This video is instructions on getting MLA information that can be used in constructing a works cited page, source list, and parenthetical citations. The location of the best source is from the Fusion page, going to the Library and Research tab, down to the MLA Citation tab. This will bring up a series of links to a variety of source types that you can use. We know that what is on this site is absolutely correct. So this, if there's any doubt about MLA information, always check it here. This gives us a list of different types of sources that you may be using. Let's take a look at a magazine article. The first line is an example of what one looks like. The second section is what goes into it and what order. It explains every step along the way, and then it is followed up with a parenthetical citation. Now there are some shortcuts that can use. If we go back to the Library and Research tab and go down to databases, that'll open up a section of a number of different databases, and we'll take a look at CQ Researcher. And once that comes up, we will go to an article. So the sign-in page, as you know, the username is Battlefield, and the password is research. Log in. And once we have logged in, we'll try to locate an article that we want to use. If, for example, our report is on Afghanistan and Pakistan, if our report is on Afghanistan and Pakistan, we will click on Afghanistan and Pakistan and should get a series of articles, and we will select one of them. So we'll take the first question here. That brings up the pro-con page, and from the pro-con page we can go to the full report, which is where you started your topic selection. And if we go to the bottom, we should find some articles that we can use, and there will be a shortcut on the article. So if this is if we're going to use the pro-con article, it looks like this. You'll notice at the top of the page there are the words Cite Now in the upper right hand corner. And click on that, and that will bring up a citation. Notice that this citation is an APA style, and we want to use MLA, so we click on the MLA. We'll change it to the MLA citation. Copy and paste that into your source list. Another shortcut from another database is through the Opposing Viewpoints database. If we open that up, that should give us another variety of articles to use. So once this has opened up, we can find an article. So if we wanted to talk about carbon offsets, here we'll find a list of sources, and here's one. Let's say carbon offsets are better than doing nothing about carbon. Click on that. It'll take us right to the article. will notice over on the right-hand side that a menu will come up that gives us a bunch of tools, one of which is a citation tool. You can click on that, make sure MLA is selected here, click download, click open, and here is the MLA citation. I also think it's a good idea to keep track of your URLs in case you need to get back to the article. So if I were doing this, I would put all of this onto my source list with the understanding that the only part that will go onto the works cited page is what I've selected here. And then the last tool I want to introduce you to is www.bibme.org, and apparently the B did not. bibme.org, which is a very nice tool to use. You'll notice that you have all different kinds of websites, newspapers, etc. Let's take a look at a website page, or a web page, and let's go to a website that we might be using. This particular website is for CNN, and let's imagine that we're going to take an article here, and we'll talk about find the one on Haiti cholera. We'll open that up, and once that gets open, let's say that we read this and decide that we do want to use it. There's an article there. We'll go up and copy the URL, go back to bibme, paste that in the blank here, and then click on load info. And now this has all of the required information in it already. Now, do we have an author? Let's go back and see. We'll go back up to the top of the article, and we do not. It's a staff-written article, so there is no particular person. We will go back to bibme and click no author, and then we will add this bibliography, and here it is. So we copy and paste that onto our source list. Now, the thing that you need to be careful of is with all of these tools that we've talked about, whether they're in the database or bibme, they will have things that may be incorrect. So you need to go back to the library website and check to make sure that you have everything and you don't have anything extra. For example, here it has the URL. It's not necessary, and as a matter of fact, MLA convention now says that it should not be in there at all. So that is the end of this video. Thank you.